Hey guys, welcome to PyTorch, and today we will actually go over uh, the basics of PyTorch, and we're going to start from scratch. We're going to make sure that you know everything and you're confident in using PyTorch for your daily needs, necessities, I don't know, for everything basically. So we'll start. What you need to know is a very basic understanding of Python, and let's just begin. So, like, let's just start with arrays. So, let's say if you have an array called numbers, you can just fill them up with numbers. This is like a very basic array, right? Similarly, you can put names, you can make lists. So, a list is anything that can hold anything. List or array, the names are interchangeable. At the same time, you can put some very special stuff in Python. You can like mix and mash for loops within it. So for example, if you were to say, let's say square numbers, right? So square numbers, it is a list where you want star two for x in numbers. Okay. So all this does is it basically will square numbers. Oops, this is two. It'll square underscore. So if you observe, I don't use any autocomplete. This is just so that you can get practice and you actually print out everything that you have in your head. That you type out everything that you have in your head, right? And then let's go with tuples. So what are tuples? Tuples are basically a set of numbers. That's all. Like this. This is a tuples. Okay, a fixed collection. Okay. So you can unpack a tuple very, very easily. Okay. So for example, oh, sorry, my bad. Tuple is like this. You can unpack a tuple very, very easily. And how you do it is you just say x comma y is equal to point. I make a lot of errors since I have started to use autocomplete. Like I don't even write my code as much, but yeah, this is usually what happens. So now let's say you want to just print x and y. You can say x is x and oops, man, I have not written code in a long while. I'll tell you that, right? Okay, let's go. There you go. So x is 3, y is 4. It's just a basic tuple. Okay, then let's run over dictionaries. What are dictionaries? Dictionaries are key value pairs basically. So you can put any value here as the key and any value as as the well, sorry, anything as a key and anything as a value. Almost anything. Okay, but we usually put strings, so it's like very fast to look up. And I can just give you a dictionary. So I can say, I don't know, cool dict. Cool dict is equal to, and dictionary is this third brackets. Think of it like a JSON or something, right? But not exactly. So if the key value is cool, then it's obviously me, Sanjay. If it is not cool, then it is someone else. Cool. And you could keep putting whatever you want. You could even put, if the key value pair is 12, if this is a string, then maybe it indicates 12, like that. So you could put whatever you want for a dictionary. It just, and by the way, I've run only strings, right? You can even do non-string stuff. So 12, sorry, the key must be a string, but then the value can be anything. It can be 78 or something. But now you see there's an error. That means a key value pair is unique. So you have to make sure it is unique at all times. Oops. This also. Yeah. Now it's fine. Yeah. And you could also do something like the other way around. Something, and you could also do, you could reference anything as a key value. It's just like a reference. This points to the reference. Wait, let me check if you can even do a key value pair of a tuple. Is that possible? I don't think that is possible. Yeah, that's not possible. Oh wait, it is. Is it? Oh yeah. Okay. So this is really weird. I didn't know this could also happen. Okay, wait. So if I were to say print cool underscore dict off. So now I can basically call, oops, it's not this, my bad. It's the square bracket of that number. So let's say of 78. So we would expect it to return 78, right? And print cooldict 34. We would expect it to print dino. So let's see if what it does. Yeah, so it works. So this is a cooldict. Okay. Yeah, in theory, also say, um, so this is a thing for tuples. So tell me, whoops. So tell me if this will work. What do you think? What do you think? Okay. Now look, tada, it works. By the way, you can keep adding as many numbers as you want, right? In a tuple. So X, Y, Z, and then you probably have W. Quaternion rotations. See, I'm just showing you this to just tell you that in Python you can make a tuple out of any number of numbers. There is not necessarily going to be easy. Oh, whoops! No, you can't. You can't. Okay, I've forgotten tuples myself. Sorry, no. You can. I'm just stupid. You just do W. That's it. Just kidding. Yeah. So this is the basics, the very basics. You've got tuples, you've got numbers, you've got dictionaries. Um, as long as you know this is good. We will also go over Andrew Karpathy's basic uh, lesson, right? He uses a lot of zip, he uses a lot of other cool things which combine stuff. So we will try to include those as well in our annotations in what we use. Okay. So let's just put over here names. So we're gonna make actually let's make everything lowercase as usual. Okay. So name is San, and that's me. Then there's Ban, then there is Scan, and then there is Jan. Okay. There you go. So we have all of these people. Okay. Oops. There you go. This is names. And let's say we have four names and we have something that we want to associate. So we can say marks or scores or whatever, right? So I could have got 65. He could have got like 75, then maybe 85, and maybe 90. Ascending order, right? And what we need to do is we want to combine them together. So what would be elegant way to sort of combine or iterate over them together? The best way you can do it is through zip. Okay. So you can say for name and for mark in, okay, it is clearly prompting me names and marks. Printf names got this many marks, right? So you could do that and you get ta-da, you get a print loop there, right? You could also create a dictionary from two lists. You could turn this into a dictionary very, very quickly. So what you could do is you just say maybe score dictionary is equal to zip of names and marks. Okay. But it is a dict of. So you can actually just Google this up, get used to this. And now you could just do this. And now we have a dictionary. We just converted this into a dictionary. That's basically what we have done. And zip will basically iterate over, okay. And maybe we will have, aggregate. Aggregate, okay, is equal to, maybe I got 89, and then they got 90, and then they got 76, and they got 93, right? So we got aggregate scores. So now we can say for name, comma, what is that? Mark, comma, ag score in zip names, marks, and aggregate scores. Printf the name got this many marks and the aggregate score is so on. So you could basically combine as many things as you want using the zip operator. That's what I want you to know. It's not just two. You can combine whatever you want. So now that you have found out the basic data structures that we are going to do, we are also going to do enum or enumerate. Okay. So let's say we got fruits. It's equal to something like banana, apple, cherry. Okay. So these are basic fruits. and you're going to do for IDX in IDX. Yeah, you could do in the range length fruits. Of course, you could do that. Or I want to demonstrate enumerate. So what I would do is IDX comma fruit. I mean, it figured out whatever fruit in enumerate of fruits. What does this give us? This, for that, we're going to just print. We're going to print the position at IDX is the fruit. Okay. Oops. Fruit. So we're just enumerating it. Okay. Think of it like that. Wait, I think I forgot a comma over here. Another comma over there. That's so there you go. So this is basically enumeration, right? And we will also add two more things. I want to actually go over lambda functions and unpacking, concatenation, and classes. And after this we will begin. So for actually this is 11 minutes, so we have crossed the limit. So this is part 0, you could call it, and we're done with part 0. So let's see how it ends up now.